How do you find your life's purpose? Hey everybody, it's Jessie Q, your everyday coach for intentional living. So this is a really tough one, and it seems like such a huge question. People struggle with it all the time, and me included. You go through life, you get caught up on this whirlwind of trying to go after goals and achieving things in your life. And then when you stop and you think about it, you're like, well, is this really my life's purpose? Am I doing what my heart really wants me to do? Am I accomplishing the goals that I really want to in life? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And I know a lot of people struggle with this question. So I want to talk a little bit about that today because it's both very big and overwhelming to think about, but it's also really simple. What I find that we end up struggling with is you have the outside world, society, defining for us what the things we are supposed to be doing, the things that we are supposed to be going after in life. All of those things are out there in the outside world. We're supposed to have a particular kind of job if we're successful. Our relationships are supposed to look a particular way. Our health is supposed to be a particular way. Life in the outside world is defined for us, not by us necessarily, but by this structure of society, whether we agree with what that is or not. And where does that come from? Then as you grow up through life, you're finding that, okay, if I want to be successful, I need to go after this kind of a job. I see this all the time with my kids who are in school and they're trying to pursue their life goals. And those things become defined for them from the outside oftentimes. And they feel a pressure to pursue certain avenues because that's what society says is good. But is that really the case? I don't think so. I think that outside world is very false, misleading. It's many, many egos out there trying to say this is what you're supposed to do with your life. But what we need to do as individuals is look within ourselves. All the answers to what we need to do in our life comes from within us. So there's this tug between society and the voice in our head, which is our ego, that has defined a particular way of life as being the right way, versus what may be in our hearts and where our energy goes to and what our passion is that is really the better path for us. So how do you find what your passion is? And I would suggest to you the best way to find your passion is to think about what you really love to do. When you're out there living your life, what are you doing that when you are doing it, time just flies? You get lost in the activity. You really just love what you're doing. So much so that before you know it, the day is gone or a few hours are gone. That's an indication that that's a place that your heart and your energy loves to be. So for me, I love to coach people. I love to teach. That is really one of my passions. So when I'm out with my friends and we're talking about something and someone's struggling with something and we start to have a conversation, I've had jobs in the corporate world where I actually coach people, and so I'm teaching and training, and my time, I just love that. It's a passion for me. My time flies, and so I can sit there, and when I see the conversation happening and some of the things that I'm saying really click in someone's mind and they start to relate to it and feel that they can incorporate some of that into their life to help improve their life, that's just wonderful for me. It's a relationship and a just an experience for me that brings wonderful value to me, and I hope to other people as well, which is why I like doing these videos as well. So I'm hoping they're bringing value to you. But for each and every person, I believe that God, the universe, has given us specific gifts that we are intended to share with this world. And so each one of us has where our heart is particularly happy, where our energy goes, and we just feel so connected to that situation that somehow in our lives we need to incorporate that into our daily lives, into our work lives, and share that with the rest of this world. So I recommend to you, I talk about this in writing down the intention list. This is something that Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about in his book, Becoming Supernatural. When you write down your intentions, so you sit down, get quiet, and you look into your heart and you think about the things that you really want to see in your life. So if it's a work-related situation with regard to finding your purpose in life, you want to sit down and write down the things that you want to see within that work environment. Do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to work on a team? Do you want to go out and stand in front of the public and speak publicly? Do you want to work with animals? Whatever your passion, your heart leads you to, write that down. I would recommend, again, quiet time, just sitting down, creating a list of things that you want to see that makes your heart happy, where your energy gravitates to create a list of things that you want to see in your life environment. And when you do that, you will start to then have a focus. It's a specific energy that is on that list that's going to help you bring those things into your life. Now, Dr. Joe Dispenza also recommends, after you create this intention list, write it down and keep it in front of you all the time, but underneath that list of things that you want to see in your life. So for me, it's traveling around the world to talk and connect to people. It is certainly coaching and inspiring people. But when you write that list down, then underneath that, write down the emotions that you will feel, or that you do feel, as you envision that as a reality in your life. So empowered, joyful, free, excited, fulfilled, grateful. Anything like that you feel with regard to the purpose that you are creating on that intention list. Write down those emotions, because your energy comes from the emotions of the things that you want to see in your life. And all of those emotions and that energy, what you focus on grows. Energy doesn't go away. So what you focus on, you bring into your life, and the emotions are the power behind that energy. So all of that together, as you sit down and you look at your life, try to turn off the outside noise of the ego, of society, of what you're supposed to do to have the right job, or what your purpose should be, and look within your heart to see what it is that you would like to be doing, where your energy naturally goes in your life. Create an intention list and just put it out there to the universe to have those opportunities come to you. You keep a focus on those intentions, you keep a focus on those emotions, and I believe you will start to see opportunities come into your life that bring job opportunities, bring outside of your work opportunities coming into your life, where you will have the opportunity to live your passion more fully every single day and grow that into a bigger part of your life. I hope you found this helpful. If you like this video, please click the like button and the bell notification to subscribe to get my daily videos. I really love topics like this, so I want to continue to bring more to you that you find valuable, to just help tweak your every single day life, that you live more intentionally and closer to your heart and closer to your passion. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.